Hello, hello. You have Amy from Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack with you tonight, and I am bringing you a very special guest for our kickoff night of 13 nights of Halloween Plus. Why Halloween Plus? Because we had so many cookie artists willing to participate that we had to do more than 13 nights after we had set the title of the event. So we are starting on October 16th. We're going to run through October 31st, and we have a very special lineup for you. And each day or each night after the guest from the current day has done their live stream, I'll be posting the next event so that you don't get confused as to when each person is on. Let's welcome Laura. Laura, I'm so glad you're here. How are you tonight? Hi. Oh, I absolutely love your hat, and I'm so glad you are embracing the fun hats for what we can do the next week. Next couple of nights, rather. So Laura, for people that don't know you, your business name is Sweet Bite?
Yes, my business name is Sweet Bite. Yes.
All right. And where are you located? I think they would be interested to know that.
I'm from Brazil. I live in Brazil, and I am from Brazil.
Oh, so guys, our first guest is international. Just saying, it's going to be a powerhouse of artists. And to all the artists that are going to be participating, thank you. Thank you from all of the Cookie Snack Attackers that you were willing to donate your time and help roll it forward in the cookie community. We love all of you so much, and we're so happy you're with us tonight. Now, Laura, how long have you been cooking?
Almost 10 years.
It's a long time.
Yes, long time.
And is it your full-time job, or is it a side hustle for you?
It was my full-time job, but nowadays I'm a product person also, and so it's not my full-time job anymore.
Okay.
At this time.
At this time. Hello. Yes. Everyone is saying hello in the comments. Can you see those when I post them? And yes. They like these hats. Yes. May I please give a special shout out to Kelly Clements in South Carolina, who provided me with all of my headbands and specialty headpieces for the Halloween event, except one piece that was provided by Debbie Simmel. And they are all absolutely adorable. I cannot wait to wear every single one of them. So Kelly, when you are watching this, I want you to know, love them. We have a Facebook user here. If you would go out and give StreamYard permission for your name to show, then Laura would know who it is. But this person thinks they met you at that table.
Yeah, I never be at that take.
So you'll have to go out, give it permission, and come back, okay?
Okay. I never be at that take the cake. My app was there, but I don't.
But you were at CookieCon, so they may have been thinking about CookieCon. Hey, y'all. Nicole is in the house with us.
Yes, I was several CookieCons. I went like 7 CookieCons.
I think I met you the first time at Dallas. I feel like that's where I met you and got to sit down and talk with you a little bit when everyone was absolutely exhausted.
Oh, was Reno?
Were you at Dallas?
No,
Reno. It was Reno?
Reno 2021. I think so. Or 2022.
I think Reno was 2022.
Yes, 2022 in Reno.
I can't believe it, but I think I'm actually coming up on my 5th CookieCon. Yeah. I'm very surprised. So let's see. Guys, if there's some, I know, but Laura will freeze up a few times and I'll freeze up a few times, and we'll just repeat what we're saying, and we're going to keep going. So the internet is pushing both of us to StreamYard, and then StreamYard pushes it out. So just roll with it, okay? I did also want to tell you, I'm so excited for this too. I wanted to tell all of you that the Halloween countdown video features all of the cookies from the artists that participated in the Halloween cookie collaboration. but when I uploaded it and tried to test run it earlier, it got tagged for the music. So I said it was a copyright issue, which I don't really understand because I paid to use the program that I use and that music comes with it. So I don't know if it was just somebody being ornery on the first night of our event or if there's really an issue. So I'm going to completely strip the music out of the background, put it back, and then we'll start again with it tomorrow night because I do not want to risk Laura's video getting flagged or tagged or taken down. So we went with something generic tonight. We have her cover sheet on there. For those of you who are just tuning in, let me show you one more time what we're doing tonight. It is Monday, October 16th. It is the first night of 13 nights of Halloween Plus. We're going to be doing these awesome cookies. And Laura, can I just say what I'm so excited about what you're doing tonight? The thing that I'm most excited about is that you are going to be encouraging everyone to use their airbrushes because that's what we're going to do in Cookie Snack Attack in 2024. We're pushing for airbrushes for them to be able to add fancier cookies to the sets that they sell without adding a lot of time because I think they're just afraid of it. And so recently I was able to spend time with a group of ladies working with their airbrushes and it just really opened up something for them. So I'm so excited about that. And I'm glad that's what you're going to do tonight.
Yes, I know a lot of people has the airbrush at the box and bought it, the airbrush, and let at home close in the side of the box, but the airbrush wants to go out and be used. And we don't need to have afraid of mistakes or anything because everybody needs to make mistakes to learn. So
yes. And you could probably give them some hints on ways to use it for Halloween if they're new to airbrushing, that it might work in their designs in case they have a little goof up.
Yeah.
All right.
I just want to say that my class, it's all recorded, but I will explain what I'm doing and you can ask anything and I will answer it at the same time because I'm seeing here the comments on the I was worried about being in the Facebook, but I seen here the comments. So I hope you enjoy.
You should see everyone's comments from all the platforms that StreamYard is pushing it to because it centralizes them here for us.
Yes.
So if there's anything that I see that you miss, what I'll do is just click on it just like this. And I'll put it up there, give you long enough to see it. So if you do, just nod your head, keep talking about what you're talking.
Yes.
And you can answer as you go. And you're going to control the video on your side, right? Okay, wonderful. Well, if you are ready, do you want to jump right in? Because these people are so excited to see what you're bringing.
Yes, I hope everybody likes, and let's go.
All right, let's add this in. We tested it earlier, guys, and it works. So keep your fingers crossed, please, because it's always a hit or miss situation. Oh, and please, if you're on any device that has the emojis or the reaction buttons, send up a lot of love for Laura. It'll get the algorithm engaged for her. Make sure you're commenting a lot tonight, and please share it to your personal pages or any business pages or cookie groups that you're in that you're allowed to bring free things into. Okay. All right, here we go.
Thank you. Well, we are doing like two kinds of hexagonals with 6 sides, and I just need to fill all the cookie with which kind of fill that you prefer. If you prefer more dense or more stiffy, you can use it, but needs to be very plain and very smoothie to use either the painting or the airbrush. You need to be very flat and very good to paint. This I'm using like a spatula, so because it's a very large area, so I prefer to use a spatula to give even all the cookie.
Wow, I like that. I like how clean it makes your edges.
Yes. And I use the boo-boo stick also to clean the edges.
I love it.
I use a lot of instruments. I have a lot and I use all of it.
Or if you wonder why I'm going out of frame, I'm trying to put us on the big screen for my mom. She wants to watch us on the big screen.
Okay. and there's no corn syrup on this royal icing. It's plain royal icing. Here in Brazil, we use like a royal icing prep. We don't mix the sugar and the I forgot the name of the powder sugar and the meringue powder. We don't use here. We use like it's ready. So, but I didn't put any kind of corn syrup or anything. So it needs to be very dry. And I started with orange painting, and I put my brush on the water and pick up a little bit of orange and mix all the edges. And so I will go to the center and make looks like will be more dark, orange dark on the edges, and more light in the center. So we have this idea of the sky in the with the moon, and this kind of idea of for the Halloween.
So in Brazil, how long does your icing need to set up before you can paint?
I use all day, one day to another. I didn't paint. I live where I live. We don't have a lot of humidity, but we have some places here in Brazil there is very humidity, very humid. So now I will start with less painting and bringing to the center all the orange, so I can create this kind of idea of, I think it's dégradé, like the color.
Ombre?
Sorry, it's
ombre where it goes in shades?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's beautiful. Did you already say what you're painting with?
The it's Americolor orange.
And water or alcohol?
Oh, water.
Water.
Okay. Yes. I didn't use alcohol because alcohol it's very fast. And then I will tap just with water to make this idea of the sky, and doesn't see to not see the brushes. So if we tap, and when it's too dry, you need just to wet a little bit of the brush and take off a little bit of the water, and going on until the middle of the cookie.
It's beautiful. I love it when artists paint like that, and the smudging is so Halloween. It just is perfect background.
Yes. I need to say that I love the result of this kind of work, and it's easy because you can lose your fear to use the brush, and you have it's there's no right or wrong, so you can use. So you have a very interesting way, and I put a little bit of yellow to have a kind of light in the center.
It's Beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you mainly using all Americolor colors tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I love my Americolors, and we don't have here in Brazil same kind of painting. So when I'm out of painting, I bring from United States. We don't
Okay.
have Americolor here. So it's just orange and yellow, a little bit of yellow, and to clean, you just need to use the brush with water, a little bit of water.
Oh, we can really see the yellow there. That's pretty.
Yes.
So Nimrose was trying to say, wow, looks so pretty, but we had a typo. Nancy loves this, and Trisha says she loves the texture from the tapping.
Yes, this is because the idea of the Halloween, it's the moon like fuzzy and this kind of thing. So
oh, and they're saying the video is good, rarely freezing. So I think we only had one freeze, one on my side, one on your side, but otherwise I think all the technology is doing well.
yes.
Hi, Jessie Ann. Glad you're with us tonight. Everyone is loving the texture.
Yes, I know. And you need to let it dry very, very good. And we will do the stencil. And I put the stencil with the small area, so get back very near from the cookie.
Okay.
So this is, and the stencil, I will use the airbrush with black.
Okay.
So I will mark where I want to paint, and then I will put royal icing. I always test the airbrushing on the side, so I can see if it's the color that I want and this kind of thing. And I start, because the stencil is too big, the design is too big. I use the needle to keep
Hold it.
the stencil on the place, so doesn't came inside of the stencil.
Okay. So do you find on stencils like this, when they have a large open area, that holding it so that you don't get the underbleed?
Yes.
Okay. And you're using this to mark it, and then you're going to pipe over it, correct?
Yes, I will pipe over.
Okay.
So I will have a little bit more volume. Okay. And so this is just to mark where I want everything. I just don't pipe the bats. I leave the bats without piping, so I have this kind of dimension and texture. Like,
beautiful. Is this stencil from a particular company? Did you make it?
I make it.
Oh, you do? Okay. Can they order the file from you if they have a Cricut, or can they order the stencil?
Oh, the stencil. Well, I can look where it is, and it's on Silhouette. I made on Silhouette.
Okay, wonderful. It is beautiful.
I don't have Cricut.
Okay.
So now
they're saying it's so cool. And Cindy, I feel the same way. Lara is making it look so easy. It's really pretty already.
Yeah, but it's easy. We just need to lose the fray. Don't be afraid and make it. If it's not perfect, nobody knows it's not perfect. Just us.
Just us, right? And I say that all the time. No one else is going to know. Work it into the design. Just keep moving.
Yes, keep moving. Yes. And this is the black. It's on the it's not too much too stiffy. It's like the kind of feel that I use. So, and we will give a little bit of texture. It's like get volume with this kind of using this way. Yes, thank you. No, the texture was made with a brush. It's painting the texture. It's painted.
June, just watch back about 2 minutes. She did it super quick. It's with a nice soft filbert brush, I think, with the rounded tip. And she went from darker outside painting and then used her water and her brush to bring it in to create that ombre effect. And it does look textured, but it's actually a smooth icing.
Yes.
And someone else is ready to learn with their airbrush, a little intimidated, but they want to learn.
Yes, you need to take off the box and start using.
Video's clear, and Jessie Ann is saying airbrushing is time saving and money in your pocket. I agree.
Yes, I agree also.
You know what else I like about this? The way it's airbrushed and then you're piping over it. It's almost like you have that haze from the moon behind the entire silhouette because you have that other level back there.
Yeah.
Hi, Dee Dee. Don't worry about being late. We're just so happy you joined us. Guys, please continue to send the love emojis up, share the video, and make sure that that you're sharing this so that Laura will get a lot of exposure, because on a different segment, she's going to come back and talk to us about her Sweet Bite app that is cookie related. She'll tell us about that in just a little bit. Okay.
Okay. And you see nothing on this video. It's fast forward. So this is the time that took to make all this design. It's
she took out the video where it was sped up. So this is real time, guys. You can see that it's not, she's airbrushed to market. She painted, she's also doing the icing, and it's just been a few minutes.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
And if you don't want to put the royal icing in top of it, it's so beautiful also. I just put it because I want this volume, and it's look like different, and it's a very big cookie, so it can be a feature or something like that.
Yes, it's beautiful. Do you mind if I address one question really quickly so it'll help them going forward? Okay, guys, if you are watching from the Cookie Snack Attack group, it is a private group. So you will only have the send option, which allows you to send it to people through Messenger. But if you go out of Cookie Snack Attack and go to the Seriously Sweet on Davis Street page or my social media page for Amy Hicks, the video is streaming there, and those are public pages. So you can share from there. So you can either share it now or you can grab it later and share it, and it will still help the algorithm. So Laura will get a lot of attention for this. And Laura, please, before you go tonight, tell us where we can follow you.
Yeah. Well, I have several Instagram accounts, but the more important at this moment it's the Sweet Bite app.
Okay.
And now I will filling another cookie, and this is, we will do almost the same background, orange background, but we will do with airbrush. So I use it airbrush with orange and yellow and a little bit of brown.
So, Laura, could you tell the late joiners, because we have a lot of people that have joined in the last couple of minutes, would you mind telling them again what you're using to bring the icing over to the edge, since it's a different tool than a scribe?
Yes, it's like a spatula. Okay. And I love this because it's a very large area. So if with a very large area, sometimes with the needle, it's a little bit it's more difficult, or a boo-boo stick. So
Okay.
I prefer to use a spatula, and I clean with the boo-boo because I like the edges correct.
It's
And
beautiful.
there's no corn syrup on the royal icing, and the royal icing, it's made like it's ready for us here in Brazil. We just put water, but
Oh,
there's no corn syrup on it.
okay. So you actually use a mix. You don't go from scratch. Is that a thing you have to do in Brazil?
Yes,
Okay.
because we can. I used to make with meringue powder and sugar, but we can't able to find here in Brazil
I gotcha. Okay.
meringue powder. It's very difficult.
Okay. Well,
And
everyone is loving this. On my phone, I'm seeing lots of heart emojis going up. I don't know if you can see that. I don't see it on StreamYard, but on my phone, there's lots of them.
yeah, and I need to let it dry. So I started with yellow on the center, and I put yellow almost all the cookie, but there's no problem. The most important part is in the center, to create this idea of the lighting in the center.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go with the orange, and you don't need to clean the uh, airbrush from yellow to orange, because the colors are complementary. So you can you don't need to clean or waste your painting. And I'm trying the orange, and now I will paint from the edge to the center, and I leave the center just a little bit more clear for the yellow pop up.
I love it. So you have a nice highlight in there. I
Yes.
just shared it into CookieCon attendees, into a couple other groups. So we'll see if any of your followers from those groups also come over to join us, okay? Now let's see. Julie is saying, I know why you're familiar. Your app was one of my prizes for winning third place bronze for Julia Usher's competition this year.
Yes, Julie, I remember you.
She did such a gorgeous cookie, didn't she?
Yes, now you don't need to be very I can say it's the sky and the moon and the
Okay.
Halloween. So you don't be afraid of being very correctly or being on the correct spot. This is the idea of uh, the sky. And when we finish with the orange, I will use a little bit of brown.
Oh,
So
wow.
yes, because you have a very highlight with the brown.
Okay, wonderful. So you're basically, guys, just to recap, she is starting with the center, a highlight area with the yellow, moving to the orange, and then she's going to come in with brown.
Yes, and
Right?
you can see the yellow on the center, and you can see now the brown gives us a very pop-up.
It's very pretty. It's very pretty. Christina is new to our Cookie Snack Attack group, and she loves this technique.
Yeah, and now with the stiffy royal icing, I will use the stencil a little bit different from the first time. The first time
Okay.
we used the airbrush. So the first time we used the airbrush on the top. Now we use the airbrush on the bottom, and the stiff royal icing to give the shape of the, I forgot the name.
The
Wicked. It's wicked.
The
No,
witch. The witch. You
witch.
witch. And are you using the head that's popped off a spatula?
Yes, this is. I like this.
It's a great idea, because it actually, I was looking at it thinking, oh, I have two that they have such a good texture. They would be great for doing stenciling like this. What a great idea.
Yes.
You guys always bring us such fun things and out of the box thinking. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yes.
Mom, what do you think? Do you see it on the screen? Isn't that pretty?
And like the stenciling, I'm doing the, I will put a little bit of more not so sticky, so I can have a little bit more of volume on this.
Myra's asking if you let it dry, the icing. Did you let it dry before you airbrushed, or did you airbrush right away?
From the airbrush, yes, it's right away. I didn't need to wait to dry. Just the painting, you need to wait to dry a little bit.
Oh, and look, you made someone very happy. That's Sweet Sally from Florida, and she has so many stencils and needs to use them more. So 2024 is for you, Sally.
Yes, yes. Stencil and airbrushing, it's life. It's life for us, because you can save a lot of time doing this.
I don't know about everybody else, but I'm so happy when I can do stencil and airbrushing for even names or monograms or things, like to pre-spray and then pipe, because the projectors mess with my eyes. I get really bad headaches from that. So I try not to use my projector.
And with the needle, I'm just bringing the royal icing where I want goes, so goes to the edges of the pictures. And if I put too much royal icing on the bats are so small, so I use this to give a little bit of texture.
So on both cookies, you basically used a different technique for the painting and then a different technique to apply the background design, and then used your icing to level it up to lift it so it has more dimension, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I like this. This is like a total mad scientist Monday night, because this would be like all the ways to do a cookie. And that's normally what we were doing on Monday nights, was like, there's more than one way to do these things. So let's try all the things and the ways you could do it, so you can find what works best for you.
I believe on this also, that everybody knows a best technique to do something, so we can do it.
I love it. And it's really not taking that long, but it looks so fancy. It looks like it's a cookie that took hours and hours.
Yes, yes. This is the idea. So
Camille is saying, this is so cool. See, whenever we see a new way to do something and it starts us thinking out of the box, that will be very good for the whole group.
Yeah.
And both of the designs are beautiful.
Thank you.
I agree, Karen. Both beautiful. Julie says beautiful as well. You guys use those emoji buttons. Let's show her some love.
So now we are doing a cat in a moon. So ooh, I'm filling with the same royal icing. So you use the royal icing that you prefer to fill all the cookie. I can use the spatula, but now I use the needle.
Okay.
So need to be very flat to make also both the stencil or the painting. So it's.
And they are saying thank you for sharing with us.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
What flavoring do you use? Jessie Ann from Florida would like to know what flavoring.
It's vanilla here. For Brazil, we can use pencil on the cookies because there's no problem. So I'm using pencil.
Mm-hmm. There's no lead in all the, well, I mean, we do here as well, as long as there's no lead, but almost every pencil produced now has no lead.
Yes. So I'm doing the.
It's a big debate always here, though, when we start.
Yes. Yes, I know. And I think the consistency was 10 seconds.
Okay.
So I made the moon, the draw of the moon, and I'm making the cat. So I made like 2 circles, but one around, one oval and the circle to make the cat. It's so easy to make a cat in the back of the cat. And now I'm using blue. It's royal blue from Americolor.
It's a beautiful shade.
Yes. And I will make almost the same way I made the first painting. I put more dark in the edges, and I will make with just water. I will bring to the center to make more clear on the center.
And she's using just water, guys, just to bring this in.
Water. And I let it dry from one day to another day. I live in an area there's no, don't have so many humidity.
Okay.
But I prefer to drive from one day to another, so I don't have any problems with.
So do you even have to use a dehydrator in Brazil?
I have an Excalibur, but
okay.
And I use.
Okay.
We have a better
a drier climate.
Yes, if we use it's a
gel.
Color. It's gel.
Okay.
It's color gel. Okay. So I paint, and I will use water to have more clear.
It's beautiful. I was in someone's class at CookieCon. I do know whose class, but I don't want to mix artists in our videos here, but I was in someone's class and we created the background for the cookie that we did, very similar to the way you did your first 2 cookies. I had no idea that was so easy to do, that you could do so much with it. It really gave me some great ideas, especially because I live in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. And so just seeing that gave me some great ideas for cookies coming up next spring.
Yeah.
Christina, that's the goal, that you guys step out of the box and try something new.
Yeah.
And when you do, you have to tag Laura and let her know how much she contributed, okay? Guys, make sure you continue to show all these artists. They're doing everything for free. The videos are staying up. They'll be on YouTube so you can share them. We're not going to take them down at any point. It's all free. So show them the love by sharing to social media.
And now I will make the moon with the same consistency. So I will have a little bit of texture or volume with the moon.
It's beautiful. Thank you guys for sharing. Laura's numbers are way up for this event tonight, and hopefully that will get some more followers, and she'll be able to talk to us about her Sweet Bite app, her cookie app later. So we'll talk about that before we
and I leave
close tonight, okay?
The space.
I'm just so enjoying all the different things you're doing.
I leave the space for the cat, so the back of the cat, there's a little bit of bump on the moon for the cat. Cool. So now I'm filling. When we finish to fill, we need to wait to dry to painting, because we will paint the moon also.
I love that you're going up that second layer with the moon. So pretty. Right now it looks like an eyeball.
Yes, this when I did it, I made an eyeball, and I made this also, but It's too much.
She loves the app. Julia's the one who won the app.
Yes.
Loves it. Sally, sweet Sally from Florida is saying so pretty. So guys, show her the heart emojis. Let those things be going straight up on your screen. If you're watching from a phone or a tablet, just send them up.
And now it's the moon, it's dry, so I will paint with orange. And
so this is someone that just joined us. I know you explained this earlier in the video, but could you just quickly tell them why where you are you prefer to paint with water versus alcohol?
Yes, the drying time, because the alcohol dries very, very, very fast. Very, 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 very fast.
and the technique she's using, the water, painting with the water just lends itself much better to what she's creating.
Yes. Wow, from Australia.
Elisa, oh yes, look. Thank you for joining us, Tony. Please make sure you share this to your social media so anyone that missed it tonight, any of your local cookie friends, can grab it tomorrow and take a look. And Laura, would you mind if I took a section of this video and made you a follow-up reel to send people to your page so they'll know how to contact you?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll try to do that tomorrow when I'm uploading the new background music. I have to have a couple things to work on because I have to have a few devices going. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. And we want to make sure everyone follows Laura over at Sweet Bite. She said right now the best way to follow her is on Instagram at her Sweet Bite, and she's going to give us the link to that later, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I have a bunch of gurus in my group. So if you guys have her link to Instagram, if you can find the Sweet Bite link for Laura on Instagram and drop it in, I'll pop it up on the comments, okay? I just can't do it from where I'm at right now. But I have a bunch of tech gurus in the group. So if you guys could grab it and share it, she'll love it.
Thank you very much. So using the same technique we use in the first cookie, I'm just wet a little bit of the brush and take off a little bit of the water and bring some color from the edge to the center. And then I will put a little bit of yellow, red, and on this, in the end, I will put a little bit of black.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I love this cookie. I think it looks very, it's interesting, it's different. And
do you have different times of the year where you find yourself using the painting technique or the background painting technique specifically more often? Like, do you do this mostly at Halloween, or do you find a way to use it all year?
Well, when I learned to use a little bit of painting, now I'm putting a little bit of yellow just to have a little bit of light, not just the orange. I realized that this kind of painting doesn't take too much time, because it's not like a character or something that needs to be very like
precise.
Yes, precise.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have a little bit more. Thank Debbie. And now I'm putting a little bit of red to pop up the moon.
Now, Debbie shared this onto one of the Facebook places that it's live streaming. It's not a hyperlink right now, but it will be a hyperlink as soon as the broadcast ends. But just so you know it's there, it is on one of the Facebook pages that we're streaming to.
Yeah, thank you. And
thanks, Debbie. This is right here. This is why I really am embracing the painting. What Sally is saying, it prevents you from having to mix so many colors.
Yes, this is one of the ideas of painting also. I just made with all the set with the 3 cookies. We just have black and white.
And
now I painting the cat. You can see it's not so difficult because it's just like 2 circles, an oval and a circle. So you have a little easy cat. So
we're giving that cat a little fluff.
Yes. So it's just to put a little bit more of royal icing and you have a little bit of fluff. And we are doing the ears.
Did you wait for it to dry, or are we doing it all as one piece?
No, the cat, it's on one piece.
Okay. Could they also do this as royal icing transfers?
Yes, but yes, but you need to think that the moon, it's a little bit. You can use, but the space for the cat need to be very clear, not to break the transfer.
I gotcha. So you'd have to have the transfer ready to pop on, but really it went so quick, and you're not doing section icing, so I don't know that you'd need to.
Yes.
Barbara loves it. Very creative. And Janie is saying she liked all your cookies so far, but she really likes this one and loves all the different ways that you're showing us.
Yes. And now I put a little bit of dark black to highlight the area of the moon and this kind of thing.
It looks like a perfect Halloween night.
Yes.
And everyone loves the cats.
Yeah. So this is it. And I put a little bit more of black to, I feel there's missing something. So I put a little of black. I just press a little bit of black and clean my brush. And so I have this, at the end, I have the perfect texture for the moon and for the sky.
Oh, it is so beautiful. So do you know who Taylor Swift is? Do you have Swifties in Brazil?
We have. I can't consider me a Swiftie, but
But you know, she's a cat fanatic. Someone told me that today. She's a cat fanatic. You should make some of these and tag her. She shares everything that her fans share with her. So your cat is so cute. I think we should share it to the Swifties.
Yeah.
Jessie Ann is just absolutely loving this. It is absolutely adorable.
Yeah, I like it very much how ended this cat. I think it's very, so this is why I choose to share with you, because I think this is very interesting way to make this cat. And
yes,
and there's no right or wrong, just use the brush and start.
Now your cat looks like it's dry, so I'm guessing your video is clipped together for just a little piece of it while the drying time. So is this last bit of painting that you're doing, did you wait until the cat was totally dry? So
no, because when it's dried, I think it's missing something.
Okay. And so you added a little. It has that great Halloween moodiness, like those spooky nights.
Yes, this is I took the cookie and I looked it and said, no, it's missing something. So I put a little bit more darkness on it.
I love it. It's so nice. Laura, Maxine is on with us right now, and she is our guest tomorrow evening. Would you later, could I put you two ladies in touch so that you would be able to tell her how you loaded that second screen with your video to do your screen share?
Yes.
Because she will need to load something tomorrow because she's going to be out of town.
Oh,
Look at this art. I love the look of art you've captured. I'm not sure how to describe what I mean, but maybe as a painting, you'd put it on a wall. It's stunning. It absolutely is.
Thank you.
Absolutely stunning.
So this is why the cat is dry, and I was doing a little bit more painting.
It's beautiful.
So there's no right or wrong. When this is, I think it's finished. There's no right or wrong. You just need to do it and pick up your airbrush, pick up your brush, and use it. Yeah. Nobody knows what we have at our mind, just us. So just as we are very we cut us. We all just us
limit ourselves.
Us. Yes, we don't live. We are very how to say, very hard with us.
Yeah, we're hard on ourselves. Yes.
Yes.
And I think we limit ourselves very, very much. We limit ourselves by wanting to be too perfect. Yes. You know, life is not Facebook and Instagram. Life is what your customers enjoy. So this 2023 in Cookie Snack Attack was all about embracing imperfections in your cookie art and yourself and turning those imperfections into positives. So everybody has a skill.
Everybody.
This is so beautiful, you guys. Now she has made it very Halloween and it has that whole spooky feel to it, but this would also be a beautiful baby shower cookie, right? With that moon, all the little things that people like in the baby shower cookies that include these sets. This would be absolutely gorgeous. And she just basically showed you how to do all the colors, and you can change it out and you can put a teddy bear there instead of a cat. I mean, like, don't just stay on Halloween. Like, think about all the things you could use this for, because it's absolutely lovely.
Yes.
Everyone's loving the technique too. Now, are there going to be any other cookies that play? Should I take that out and then give you a bigger screen so you can tell them about Sweet Bite?
Yes, there's no cookie anymore.
All right, so let me show them this really quickly. This has all 3 of the cookies that she did tonight. All right, so you'll need to go back and watch the video to get all of them. But look at what a beautiful Halloween set that would be. Yeah. I love it. You picked something perfect, especially for our opening night.
No, this is one of the
that was a perfect
Halloween
pick.
Thank you very much. This is one of the most that Halloween sets that I like it most.
And Laura, you're going to be with us on December 15th for the 12 days of Christmas Plus, which also became a plus event because we had so many people that wanted to donate their time and do tutorials. So join us again to see Laura's artwork on December 15th. It's a Friday night. We'll start at 7 Eastern Standard Time, and her tutorial that night will be 30 minutes to an hour as well. And will we have something like this, but in a holiday theme, perhaps?
Yes, I think so. I have some. Yes.
It'll be December 15th. So whatever you teach everyone, they'll have 2 weeks to use it to make some profit.
Yes. I hope so.
Yes. Well, please, guys, let me get over in the comments. We have some comments I haven't shown just yet. And everyone is saying thank you. They loved your demo. And I didn't plan for my hat to match it, but Kelly Clements in South Carolina made me all my hair pieces. And I saw it when I went to go in there, and I was just going to randomly pull things out. But then I had this one and it matched your color. So I popped it on first tonight.
Yeah.
Plus, I love this cute little thing. It's adorable. So I have some spooky ones too, Laura. Should we plan to do headpieces for Christmas? Yes, Christina, there's a whole Christmas event coming totally for free. And Laura will be back with us on December 15th, Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me show her the comments really quickly, and then she's going to tell you about Sweet Bite, which is her cookie app. Everyone is saying thank you. I just want to make sure that all this becomes part of the video. Cookie Snack Attackers are awesome people, and they really try to support each other within the community and to follow each other and to share each other's artwork and ideas. We try to be very open source here. And I just want to make sure that you see all the great comments. Well, tell them all about, we have about 5 more minutes. So tell them all about Sweet Bite. And then Debbie, if you're still on with us, if you would share that link again, I'll post it. And Laura, is there a Facebook page? Should we find your Facebook page?
It's Facebook page. It's Sweet Bite app also, I think so.
Okay. Debbie, if you can find her Facebook page and drop it in the comments, that'll be shared on the Amy Hicks page. You guys can follow that as well. And that way there'll be hyperlinks as soon as the video ends. And I can't tell you how much fun it was to have you as our first guest. This was great. I wasn't sure you'd be able to participate, and I'm so happy you were.
Yes, I'm very happy to share with you. I was very nervous today because we will do a live, almost a live, and because the English is not my first language, and sometimes I forgot some words. So sorry for this. I hope everybody understand me.
Yes, and you did fantastic.
Thank you very much, you guys. You are awesome. And if you have any troubles with organizing your cookie stuff, the Sweet Bite app can help you to save money and time. Save money, you don't buy anything that you don't need, and save time because you can find what you need faster. So
and is it specifically for cookie cutters, or is it all of your cookie tools? Like
every kind of cookie tool you can put on it.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Well, Julie, you should come back and do a side-by-side in Cookie Snack Attack since she's new to it. Maybe we'll get some questions out of Julie for your totally separate night that you're going to come back.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, since we have 2 events, we're running the events until the end of October, and then we'll have a couple of regular Tutorial Tuesdays to give everybody a break. And then at the beginning of December, we're going to kick right back in. And right now, we're scheduled to run through December 15th, but I am waiting to hear back from 3 people. So it potentially could go a few more nights. Please don't worry if you can't be with us every night. Just jump on, grab the stream, share them, tag the artists, let them know you appreciate them being here with us. And then you can watch it at any time. You don't have to catch everything right away.
Harley said obrigado.
And just keep sharing it. Just keep sharing it so people...
And obrigado is thanks in Portuguese.
Oh, Holly, how do you know that? We'll have to talk about why you know that. I love it. Thank you for showing Lara the love tonight. I appreciate it, you guys, so much. Thank you for showing up and turning out and sharing everything. So the link is there both for Facebook and for Instagram for Laura's app for Sweet Bite. Follow her there. There's more information there regarding the app. And is there anything else that you want them to take a look at on your social media?
So she has friends here in Brazil.
Yes. Anything else you want to tell them before we go? Uh-oh, I think we had a quick freeze.
Yeah.
Laura?
Oh, you can find the information on the Instagram. You can message me on Instagram and we can talk there.
Okay.
Or you can find me here, I think in Cookie Snack Attack. I'm here also in the group.
Yeah, you should be able, if you're a group member, you should be able to tag each other. And is it okay? I don't know how busy you are with regular job and doing this as your side hustle. Is it okay if they contact you, if they have questions about the techniques tonight? Or would you prefer they post under the video?
They can reach me anytime. I work from home.
Okay.
And sometimes I take a little bit more time than I wanted, but I answer everybody that call me and contact me. There's no problem at all.
Okay. Well, wonderful. Well, wonderful. Let me end the live stream and stay with me for just a minute if you don't mind. I don't see that anybody has posted any other questions. So we have all of Lara's information up so you can go and follow her. Please share this even if you are watching the replay. And if you're watching the replay, please drop us a comment and let us know where you're watching from. And I hope all of you have a fantastic evening. Lara, once again, thank you so much for being with us tonight. This was a lot of fun tonight. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow night. And tomorrow night, we have Maxine Lauer with us, and I can't